My name is Mikey, Lloyd. I work for Delta Fire in Salt Lake City, Utah. I'm the hood suppression and fire extinguisher manager. It came available to all willing employees that wanted to take CPR, that the class would be made available to us if we wanted to. I think me and two of the other guys in my department signed up for it, and it was an all-day class. It didn't just go over book smart. We actually had hands-on training, and we actually practiced CPR. We talked about the different ways of doing CPR. There was a short time in there we went over CPR for infants, and as well as all the different things for adults. And at the time I thought maybe someday on a job site that might come available. On the night of the Super Bowl, my 1-year-old boy had been sick for about 3 or 4 days. We brought him home and put him in his crib, and as he started to sleep, he started gasping, coughing, and eventually stopped breathing. My wife took him outside to see if the cold air would help him breathe. That didn't work, so she brought him back inside. She went to dial 911, and I started CPR on him in the living room. And I remember back on the class we discussed infants. You did the compression with 2 fingers, and you put your mouth over his mouth and his nose. And I also remember thinking to myself, I wish I would have paid more attention. It was something I paid attention to, thinking it might be something that would come up on a job site. I never thought it would be something I'd be performing in the living room of my own home. The paramedics arrived, and they discussed with me what I had done in the way of CPR. The paramedics said I did a good job. I think safety-wise, a lot of people sit in a classroom, they pay attention to what they think they need to know, and they kind of drift and half pay attention if they don't think it applies to them. I remember them saying, bring something in the story that you want to tell to the company. And I guess, if anything, I'd say pay attention to all the safety things that are discussed in a safety course. You never know which ones might apply to you. My wife Stacy and I want to thank API and Delta Fire and Dennis, the safety instructor at Delta, for making it possible for me to learn CPR. It saved our son's life.